we are back. I accidentally hit a thing, so we are like one hind ahead of where we left off. So I'm going to go ahead and give it just a second, and then we will pick back up. Five, four, three, two, one. Alright. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. Sorry, I had to restart the chat.
No, that's okay.
It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
So, it was a lot of fun. I think it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. And Anna, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
What?
And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Nana, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? By the way, there's been a cast change. Our resident capitalist has come home to us from the capitalisms and is now reading the part of Yuri.
That's what I'm here for. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Anana, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
See, we made a good decision.
She's gonna kill everyone we know.
I mean, I assume that about all of them, so yeah.
Yeah, alright.
I'm
That's...
just waiting for psychological horror to hit.
Yeah, I know. I think the waiting is the psychological horror. Anyway, that's...
Every day is going to be so much fun!
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Your friendship is great, but fucking girls is even better.
I mean... We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Harsh. Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, we're trying to aim for Sayori.
Okay.
Effulgent.
Fuck!
Remember, she likes cry. She likes things like cry and sadness, like emotions.
I guessed summer, which was wrong, but I was thinking like so at work.
Unrequited, apparently.
Bliss works. Adventure works.
I keep fucking up.
Warm works.
Same, I keep having to reload.
I don't think it works. I didn't try it, but I'm really amused at Massacre being there.
See. Requited.
Holiday works.
Romance.
Marriage.
Vacation works.
Flying.
Rah. I don't know if that works, but boy howdy.
What the fuck is effulgent?
I
It's,
don't
you
know.
when you're fulgent. I could probably figure out how to use it in a sentence, but I don't want to.
Beauty works.
See here. Nope.
Extraordinary.
Boop. There's boop is a thing. Oh my goodness.
Music. Bed. Bed works. Bed
Oh.
is on
Broken
beauty.
works! Broken works!
What the fuck?
Loud works.
Oh, works.
Charm works.
Effulgent does not work.
Okay, I'm ready. I made it
Depression.
through.
I'm on 6.
I'm on 14.
13 out of 20.
That's
I'm on 14. Get on Inanna's level, Gran.
I think most of them were actually the correct choices too for what we're trying to go for. I will say that I remember what Monica said. Like any emotion's probably gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, depression worked, by the way. But I can confirm Massacre did not. I had to use it just because it was so funny. So, by the way, my poem is going to be like, happiness, love, massacre!
I wish they showed us our phone.
I know.
Right?
Embrace works. But so does broken!
We have too much fun.
I thought that was the whole point of this.
I think that Yuri might actually like my poem better than Sayori does,
We're
but
going
like
with it. Going with it. Alright. There.
I think
I'm
Yuri,
almost there.
Sayori is definitely going to like mine best, but Yuri probably will like it better. I don't think Natsuki has liked a single thing I've said so far.
Yeah, it's pretty much Natsuki, Sayori than Yuri. We'll romance your dang book lesbian next.
Yes. Okay,
Alright.
caught up.
Is everyone ready?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Nana.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's
I see.
when
That's a-
she's used to you, it'll be all gloom.
No, thank you. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
She's the cannibal. No thanks.
He's going to eat you.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that? All of a sudden.
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah, ah.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing.
Asshole.
You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Cold but true.
Dude, you're an asshole.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
This is a sudden change in voice, and I love it.
No more
Eh?
Summon Yuri.
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
Ah! I wasn't listening or anything.
Lies.
It was just something in my book.
Yuri.
Hang on just a second.
Tell Anana to let me borrow some money. Me.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Sounds fake.
Not like me.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
2 more seconds, I gotta get Emma balanced perfectly. I had her turned a little bit up from the other night. Okay, that's close enough. Now it's your turn.
Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that! I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri.
Gay, 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 gay.
It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
That's... There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad. Now I have to accept the solution.
Wait, revolution? Okay, retribution.
That. I love how she says the wrong word. I made it wrong. And none of those were the right one.
Still,
Good at this, guys. So good at this.
coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had the trick Natsuki in the making.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was this? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori
What?
glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Sugar good. bit my tongue.
Sorry, suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. There we go.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Hello, Red of the Wolves. We know nothing about it either, so we're just.
My friends from real life.
Oh, hello, friends from real life. I'll have you know that Gran also is a club leader in this.
That sounds fake. Gron having friends in real life?
No, that's only you.
This is my friend in double real life. We knew each other in high school.
Gron didn't exist in high school.
Oh, Doug's also here. Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug. We know
Hi, Doug.
nothing about this game beyond the tags. Like we did, like, so we're just like, right now.
Literally nothing.
Right now we're romancing Sayori. So
We honestly have no idea.
I assume that was a follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Let's see here. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Okay, really, the positioning and the timing of that, are you meaning the cookie or Natsuki?
Oh god. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
See, I'm not crazy.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Dun dun dun. Plot
Where's
twist.
Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Huh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Harsh. That's true.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, Gran's voice for that.
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Huh? Monica chose the club after her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That's also me. It makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Do it.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Inanna.
Calling it right now, she was lying, and now she has to learn piano to make
That's something you would do, lol.
Monica smiles sweetly.
And does whatever the hell that thing is. Fine, she does whatever she smiles.
I know, it freaks me out. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
I mean,
And I
clearly you have
really-
to practice that spine maneuver.
I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Sorry. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
It's been several minutes, bitch.
Like, bitch, I shoved cookies whole in my face hole.
I just ate a whole bunch of Oreos via that method. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Same. Not same.
Yeah, I like the fact that Natsuki just keeps vanishing into the closet. Like, this is a weird metaphor.
Nana,
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies?
Oh, trip to the supply closet.
Oh god.
About to wow.
Oh, Mala, where are you dragging me? What for?
Well, you know the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff.
And stuff.
So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
And blood.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Ah, are you going with Inanna to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with her.
Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion.
those empty classrooms. Just
Oh god.
Just you and me.
See if you can find poster paper too.
Mala, I didn't know you felt this strongly about me.
Okay. Ready, Inanna?
Yep,
Wink,
let's
wink,
go.
Wink, wink, wonk.
Enthusiastic yes.
First rule of improv, yes and.
Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplistic stuff. Okay, this is exactly how Mala tanks, by the way. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
God.
This is
Yes, what everyone loves.
fun.
Teenagers doing slam poetry. That's exactly what people that aren't in the literature club will love to hear.
Yes. Mass appeal right there. Alright. A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on a stage and recite their favorite poem.
Ah. That sounds kind of dull.
And Nana, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. about performing them.
Interpretive dance.
Okay, but I just want to say, what we've gotten about the character in Nana so far, imagine this asshole doing interpretive dance, because honestly, it's too made me laugh.
Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
I mean, same.
Oh god, she's doing the right thing now.
You meanie. Working super hard on this, you know?
I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary. It's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. Embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Red, I will ground you. I see that shit.
When there's swords, I can PM you if you want, Red.
Hey, Anana, this classroom over here is empty. Let's go make out.
Okay.
Let's begin the mission.
Missionary position.
Hey.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by,
She's a sunshine vampire.
Yep. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. It's your dick. Or I guess, in our case, because we're lesbians, it's your vagina.
We're trying very hard, Red. We're trying so hard.
Listen, I'm starting to think that the psychological horror is just the fact that the text says psychological horror and it's a perfectly ordinary dating sim.
The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Where are the condoms? Crayons!
You can use those as condoms, right?
Oh god, Sayori pulls a box full of not condoms but crayons off the shelf.
I just want to say that Mola said condoms at the exact second that the C in crayons was coming up on my screen, and like I was fully prepared to believe that's what was happening.
They're the best brand too.
Trojan man.
They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Condoms.
Wait, I'm looking
I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
Don't be a panty shot.
Yeah.
Smack. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crowns spill all over her lap.
Oh,
You okay?
my forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist to pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
Oh yeah. But it hurts.
Just do it for a second.
Okay, if it hurts, you should stop.
Oh good! This again. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Oh.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. That bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Nana.
Meow.
Where would I even find ice around this time? Hey, Oster, we're streaming.
I noticed.
Alright. I guess
Oh,
a cold
yeah.
drink would do. You don't... Oh, sorry, that's you.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. And then she dies while you're gone.
Good.
Yeah, she just straight up dies.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crowns back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
What?
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crowns, so that's good.
Hey, Nana. Kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, how we used to play outside all the time. We'd always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing all the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Nana, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're
Okay,
rushing to help.
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart.
Don't call me that! And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time, and Red, I don't know if you know this, but Mala is an entire insect. Mala is a bee.
It's true.
I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? Maybe you're right. And Nana, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Except the sex.
And
You
the
think
fact
it'll
that
be like
Tori's
this
turning into-
forever?
Dang.
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
God, I called it. She's the yandere. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
You know, I gotta say, we have not seen a single panty shot this entire game. So
we
far.
also haven't seen any blood or cannibalism.
We also haven't
More
seen any
cannibals, and that's not
psychological
shocking.
horror.
All around.
I know, right?
See,
I really
Trails
forgot
in
we
her wake,
lasted this
yeah,
long.
trail
me
antlers.
too. Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah,
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
aw.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. 90% of how we've lasted this long is just you making that voice. Mala.
Mala
Well, no,
does
I mean
that
lasted
great.
this long without cannibalism happening.
Mala does that voice really well.
I thought it was because they would read poetry and you hear me react to it.
That too, that was beautiful.
I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poem. Ah, Sayuri, your forehead.
She's fine. Don't worry about...
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed?
Nope, we were too busy having sex.
She
I have it right. Eh?
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff. Me.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Oh
Ah,
god.
she did the fine thing again. Why?
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Shamash.
You know what? I have a theory. Monica is actually a snake in a pea suit. That's why she keeps doing this weird thing with
That's
her
strange.
spine.
That's why her blush is greenish.
Yes.
Hell yeah,
Fine.
poetry. Someone reads a nutritionist is what Red has to say. No, Red, it's not. You're gonna hear Gran die, and it's gonna be fantastic. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
No.
Guess I should grab
Ready
mine.
to make God suffer?
After making sure the crown box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay, I say we do Monica first this time.
Okay.
Okay.
To the other opposite order.
Yeah.
Hi again, Shamash. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm still
We
just...
don't even have the option to give you poetry.
I know. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Alright. Gran, go ahead and read it.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. You know, aside from the format, this isn't bad. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. I take it back. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless space, load. Okay.
You know,
So
I
you
was
can tell this
following
one was written during math
load
class.
me. Why? Load me?
Load me if you will.
Well, you know, this is the closest thing to psychological horror we've seen yet, is this poem.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
Do not ruin. No. Osterby, why? Sorry. No, I never said that. It's just kind of. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where and how to space. Okay, E. Cummings. Your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. I'm gonna save my game real quick.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah. Or when something.
Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Oh, okay. I'm calling it. This is gonna be a thing for like her kind of breaking the fourth wall, being like a computer program.
Yeah.
Load me this. Say.
I don't know, Mala, but that's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
That's so weird. I guess.
Look, we finally encountered something that might maybe be psychological horror eventually.
Are we going up the list?
Yep. I guess Yuri next.
Yours?
Alright.
It's the closest we've gotten.
I can rest my voice.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Oh, you have a different thing.
Well done, Inanna.
I have the same one.
Oh, I don't. I don't.
Should I read for Anana then? Or should we read?
Hang on.
We could read yours first, and then you could read all of yours, and then we can read all of ours.
Okay.
I have the one that started. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah, I have it.
Huh.
The hecky.
Yuri, ... Yuri, Yuri, are you still mad at me? Inanna, Yuri, for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Yuri, because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
Oh, that's it. I had more Yuri than Natsuki. You guys
Yeah.
Natsuki.
So I guess I'll pretend
Yeah.
it's you.
Oh, okay, well, I'll finish reading mine, and then when I get to the poem, y'all can read yours.
Okay.
Inanna, that's not really true. Yuri, meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. If I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. Alright. Y'alls.
Okay, also I just want to say that this literally just happened because I couldn't avoid clicking the massacre button because it made me laugh.
Well, honestly, I thought I had more Natsuki as my secondary in the poem, so...
I definitely had all Sayori or Yuri, so... Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain, like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind.
I see.
Intimate experiment.
Oh, sorry. Now I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. That's right, you guys didn't get to hear Yuri's poem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, she was mad.
Oh, what's the poem?
Is this the poem you wrote for today?
Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Well,
The
Grand's
Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friends. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. What?
What?
I don't know this gothic fuck.
What a mess! This poem is a mess.
All knives are stabbing knives if you believe hard enough.
Okay, Yuri.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I fucking guess.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style.
This isn't even a poem, bitch! Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way.
I too relate to murder.
Murder and feeding fucking raccoons bread.
I didn't even get this
Oh god!
poem.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
No, no.
I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Hey, I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
I did.
It skipped to
Well,
sometimes
we're
I enjoy.
inches away from the cannibalism part.
It'll happen, I'm telling you. I'm not crazy, it'll happen.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Bad. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Yeah, I got different text. She was just like, I like to be daring sometimes. Okay, live dangerously, live moss. Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Listen, if you're going for cannibalism here, Yuri, I'm sorry, you deserve to be made fun of.
Just make fun of though.
Wow,
Nothing
wow,
else.
Are you gonna make fun of me this one?
Yes.
Make fun of me?
Paula, why do you think we're friends? I live to make fun of you.
True,
Okay,
true.
Red, what's happening is some of us actually got different texts. I didn't get to see Yuri's poem today. And then everyone else got to see Yuri's poem though. But then the person reading Yuri, Emma, she got different texts than the rest of us got.
No,
For
just
part
I
of it.
got.
Well, yeah,
I
for like a part of it. So we're wrapping up that part.
Terrifying text, in addition.
Also, Yuri's poem was much darker than the last
Yeah,
one.
something about killing raccoons.
Yeah. It was,
Or
there was
bread.
more murder. More stabby.
She was like real obsessed with her cutting knife as opposed
I
to
think she killed the raccoon and ate it.
Oh
I think that's what
boy.
happened.
Oh
But
boy.
she fed it bread to fatten it up. Let's be real here.
Are you two
There's more.
okay.
Yeah, right. Don't you have anything like that in Anna?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
No.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
No.
The best we can do is respect each other and our individuality. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
I feel you, Yuri.
I might be ranting a little bit now.
Hi,
I'm
Zebert.
glad you're a good listener.
We
Alright,
have-
that
Natsuki?
Yeah, Natsuki next. Also, we have a Zeebles.
Sibling.
All right, Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Thanks for the follow. Phew.
Huh? Phew, what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Eh, you think so?
Oh, we got different lines.
Oh, I got you think
Yeah,
so?
I've got, come to think of it,
Yeah,
this reminds me of Sayori's poem.
Yeah,
Same.
come to think of it, this reminds me of Sayori's poem. There, now I have, you think so?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay. No, Natsuki.
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her so long, you must be on the same wavelength.
Thanks for the follow.
But you never really struck me as her type.
So Yuri has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Rude.
Excuse
I think she's dead.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Gran.
Oh, I forgot to press the button. Sorry. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Make Mala read this one.
Oh boy.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Spiders are the gays.
Right?
She has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not
Okay.
bad, right?
Natsuki.
Okay, is this Tumblr? Is that what that poem is? A criticism of Tumblr culture?
No, that was literally a call out post. Let's be real.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she
I
is
know, that's what I mean,
calling
like-
out Yuri for her raccoon cannibalism right now.
or is it a criticism of the sort of call-out culture by putting it in such a ridiculous light?
Both at the same time. Like a true genius. Like a true genius edgy freshman.
It's not bad, is it?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
See?
Like,
See?
anyone could agree
See?
that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks might... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
We got different.
Oh. Ooh, what does yours say?
I got sick.
Okay, mine was that Yuri wrote about something similar today.
So
Same,
did
what
I.
about that one?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
It was the next thing after what you just said for me.
Okay, for me it's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless it's a good message to take away from it. Like,
Yeah, I didn't get that.
yeah, like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. And that was the end.
Does Lalamu want to be... Or Lala, do either of you guys want to be Shamash and Anna for the rest of the section?
Sure.
Just 'cause it's different.
Let's make Mala do it because Mala is terrifying as a voice actor.
God, but see, now I have to come up with a special Inanna voice. I can't do an Inanna voice. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah? She said her
She
poem
said- Oh, you
was
go.
about an unusual hobby of hers. Give me my fucking line, God.
I'm sorry.
I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I don't doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh, it's because we got to see Yuri's poem.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you really want to make, like, you might favor one of the girls in the poems, but you really want to make, like, you really want to try to hit all the girls, maybe, in the poems?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we at Sayori now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Inanna, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Huh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Eh? What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like, oh sorry, that's you.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Yeah? I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Nana. You give me your poem. I kinda wanna keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because,
I
well,
really like the massacre in it.
it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? Ah! I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. Please no, Panty Shot. But being inattentive
Hey,
of
so I went really fast and I got to the poem, and what the fuck?
but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, good.
Are you okay, Sayori?
Okay, I just want to say that the only one of these girls with a poem that didn't sound batshit was surprisingly Natsuki with her weird spider bullshit.
I know. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot.
Did she?
And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
Is that what we call vaginas? I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Don't go down that road.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
She's dying next week with Yuri.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it yesterday. We're going to be performing. Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's all that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah.
Mala.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't realize that was Sayori saying it. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. It's called masturbation.
Thank you.
Finding new horizons and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share it with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Okay, I just want to say, no, that's not what brought Inanna to this club. It was literally just cupcakes.
It was literally just cupcakes. Red says, man, Natsuki is the realest bitch. Natsuki for life. Same. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Literally.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way.
Monica! This is too sudden!
Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, the expression of gay. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri steps back into reality and glances around her, as if bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggle.
Sayori...
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Anana liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
Right? Like, as far as I can tell, you've liked everyone's poems, except for actual Anana, who didn't like Yuri's poem.
I didn't like anybody's.
Yeah.
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Oh God, Sayori, your spine. The spine disease is contagious.
Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before a Nana. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let a Nana lower everyone's standards before I do it.
Alright. Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in this case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time when you'll be reciting it.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too.
Oh, there's an echo.
It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Fine! Yeah, no problem. Unlike your spine.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for the day. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
She's
I'm
not.
sorry, I had to act
Sayori is not ready.
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Fine.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
Monica, your spine does not fit in the frame well like that. It's
It looks
okay,
like she's
Nana,
gonna
you don't have to
sniff
say
yours.
it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
so, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Oh no! Choices!
I would still walk home with Sayori.
Okay, I guess we'll go that.
Yeah, because we're romancing Sayori right now, so.
Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Really? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez.
Sayori would totally ditch us for Yuri.
Yeah. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Anana. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, let's get through this poem, and then we'll save and we'll pick up tomorrow after movie night.
Yeah, that's kind of like
Okay,
fine.
I'm gonna pick a couple. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on Sayori, but I'm also gonna pick up others for the other girls.
Yeah, I've
So that
accidentally
way you
picked up a
don't get
couple years
stunned by
already.
Yuri again.
I'm pretty much just gonna see where this goes. God damn it, Yuri, stop, stop.
Me and
Stop
Mama
taking all
keep
these.
acting up. Alright, so apparently Natsuki likes milk.
That's good to know.
Ribbon isn't Sayori.
Sayori likes
Sayori.
pain. She likes pain.
Oh god.
Kinky?
She likes alone.
Well,
She likes misery.
she likes fireflies.
She likes misfortune.
Okay, I try to be a little more even with the girls this time. Alright, and this will be where
She
we
likes
save.
tragedy. She likes tears.
Aw, crap. I got massacred by already with Yuri.
She likes marriage, she does. She does like marriage. So I think we're gonna marry the cannibal this time around. Look, I called her as the Yandere, and so far I don't think I'm wrong.
Okay, I think I have to reload because I've gotten so many Yuris by accident.
Since we're stopping, I saved at the end of the quiz, and I'm going to make sure that I got the right one. I'm not reading anything. I'm just going really fast.
Fair enough. Alright. As for my stream, I will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will probably pick this back up tomorrow. So far, it's getting a little creepy. The poems are getting kind of weird and dark, and we're murdering raccoons. And bread.
I was promised content warning for suicide, but no one's dead yet.
So I
It
will.
was promised content warning, my aesthetic grant.
So I will
I
see
was
you
promised
all
to be
later.
easily disturbed.
Bye.